Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today. Nina here, and today I am coming back with a slimline card that I'm going to create using this cute stamp set from Art Impressions. It's sort of a wagon with a stacking pumpkins and little critters. It's so cute. So today I'm going to color with zig brush markers. They're watercolors, water-based. So for that we are going to use the Versafine Onyx Black Ink, which is watercolor friendly. And we are going to place our watercolor paper in the mini Misti, and we are going to stamp all the images. We will need to stamp a couple times because the paper, the watercolor paper is heavily textured, so it needs multiple impressions until it is beautifully crisp and clear like this. Then I'm going to show you how I select. Sometimes I use these palettes that I have on my Pinterest. I will leave my Pinterest page linked down below, and then you can go to the pens that are called my color palettes. And I just choose the color palettes that matches with what I want. So here I'm choosing colors that match with the fall theme that I have going on my slimline card, and I'm choosing different combinations of colors that are sort of fall colors. Then this is the swatch that I made for my zig brush markers, and I'm gonna try to match as much as I can using the color palette. And here is the color palette that I choose. I will leave it on my blog. Check the link down below so you can see the shades that I'm going to use from the zig brush markers. It made it very easy. I matched the colors on my swatch with the colors on the palette suggested. I'm choosing for each color 2 shades, dark and light. Here I'm going to just show you some of the images that I colored. So this is the darker orange. It's very close to red. And I'm going to place my dark colors on the edges, and then I'm going to go with the lighter one in the middle. It's not showing the contrast between both of them. I think it's because of my lighting. It is actually, there is a difference between them. I'm gonna show it to you. Maybe I bring it closer if you can see the difference that is not showing because of the light is too bright. I'm going also to link down below in the description all the materials and the tools that I'm going to be using today in case you want to check any of them. I usually start with my dark color. I place my dark color where I think is going to be a place of a casting shadow, and then I start with then I move on with the lighter color and color from the opposite direction. And I will come back later after I finish everything. I will bring even a darker shade for all of the colors, and I'm gonna darken the areas where the pumpkins do overlap. It will give it depth and dimension. See how beautiful and bright the zig brush markers are? So here I colored all the images that I have. I also added a couple browns and grays for the critters. Then I am going to come with my fine tip black marker, and I am going to define all the black lines on the images. I'm gonna slowly do it. It's a very thin, it's size 03. Look at the difference between this that I did come back with the black marker and the other parts that are not. And then I cut it all around and cut the leaves as well. Look how cute the colors are. Very, very beautiful. For the background, I'm going to, if you seen my last videos about the color wheel, with the orange, the complementary color of the orange is blue. Luckily the sky here is blue, so I'm going to bring 3 shades of zig brush markers and just scribble on my glass mat, and then I'm going to spray it, which is going to contrast beautifully with our orange pumpkins. I did cut the background from the Slimline double stitch dies from Art Impressions, also linked down below. And then I'm just going to place it on my blue colors and press lightly and keep adding it here and there. I'm going to make a first layer and then a second layer, and this is how it looks at the end. So look how beautiful it is. And then I did bring Mermaid Lagoon, and I did smoosh it against my glass mat and spray it with water. And then I'm going to flick my brush like this so I can create these splatters of color on my background. It will give it more interest and lovely texture. Then I'm going to create the grass. Instead of making a grass hillside, I thought I'll make this funky looking grass, which I actually created from cloud border. And then I colored it with couple colors, blended couple distress ink colors. I'm going to leave the names down below. Then I'm going to glue it directly to my sky, my background. I love the colors together. These shades that I used for the grass are very similar and close to the shades of greens that I used for one of the pumpkins over here, so everything can match together. I did back my stack of pumpkins on the wagon with a double-sided foam tape to give it some dimension. Then I'm going to place it in the middle, centering it in the middle and on the grass, in the middle of my slimline card and on the grass. Then to create the word fall, I loved so much the font that came with the stamp set, but I wanted to write fall, F-A-L-L. I used the A-L-L, and for the F, I stamped the E, colored it, and then cut at the end so it will look like F. And then I colored them with the same shades from the ZigBrush markers. I am then going to place my leaves here and there on the card. This one I'm going to place behind my little mouse. And then I'm going to, this stack, I'm going to place it on top as if it is sort of coming from the tree above. And then I'm going to place a couple leaves as if they're falling. I can't believe it's already fall of 2022. Just amazing. I love fall anyways. So, and then I'm going to place the word fall stacked below each other. And here are the leaves where I want them to look like as if they're falling from the trees. I'm going to place everything here, and then to make sure that this is the final placement for each image that I have. And then I'm going to bring my reverse tweezer and hold each piece of these with the reverse tweezer and then just glue it. This is the easiest way to glue these little tiny pieces. Place it where you want and then use your reverse tweezer, hold each one of them, put your glue and return it back where it was. Makes it very easy. Well, I'm going to do the same thing for all the pieces. Then I'm going to bring my different shades of blues from my enamel dots collection. I love enamel dots. They just give a very lovely, cute, shiny finish to your project. And here it is after all the enamel dots I placed. Here and there, different shades of green and different shades of blue. Look how cute everything is. Can you see the dimension? It shows very well here. Matchy matchy. I love it so much on the contrast between the blue and the orange. So amazing. I had so much fun creating this card with you guys today. I hope you did too. Thank you so much for subscribing and supporting me. It means a lot to me. And thank you so much for watching today. I will see you all next time. Bye!